Yo, what it do? It's your boy, it's the boy, the voice of the culture, man. And I'm back, and today's a little different, but it's special though, man. I'm sitting with my brothers from Inglewood, man, and they're a part of a committee that represents greatness, man. And I gotta say thank you first and foremost for even reaching out to me.
Thank you.
And allowing me to be a part of this, man. I didn't know Whip personally. So this is definitely a blessing to be a part of this. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna no. I did not know the young man, you know what I'm saying? But we got the WipWop committee in the building, man. Basketball tournament, KG, Parkview, Rock Creek, Westmore, correct?
Yeah. 3/4 of the WipWop committee. We're missing one, but my man Teddy,
I'm gonna let each one of these brothers introduce themselves and tell you which part of triangle offense they represent.
Meach, Parkview, as you see, self-explanatory.
Clus, KG, 4-4.
Stacy P, born and raised Rock Creek.
And there you have it. You know what I'm saying? The other partner couldn't be in the building, but Westmore's in the building.
Teddy.
Teddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a blessing, man, that, what you brothers been doing for the past 9 years for the community.
Technically 10.
Okay, excuse me.
Technically 10. We took off for COVID year.
Yeah. And we handed out the book bags.
But we still handed out the book bags and school supplies.
Okay.
We just didn't play the game.
Okay. So you still, that's what it's doing.
Still looked out.
As you should, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that y'all kept it going. Y'all
Absolutely.
consistent. It wasn't a one and done type of situation. So I want to personally give you your flowers for the consistency. Because at this day and time, a lot of us, we start something, we don't finish all the time. Or, we let things get in the way. I even came back after COVID. It could have been a wrap after that, but you know what I'm saying? Hard work, determination, plus all these years in the building. So I'm saluting y'all, man, for that.
That's right.
And y'all deserve your props and your flowers, each one of y'all in your own right, man. I respect that, man. But we gonna jump right in it, man. And I'm gonna start off with and this is a question for the team. What made y'all say this is what we need to do?
Let me start, right? Some of the best things are started by accident.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It started out like a random Saturday. Brothers was playing ball in Parkview, and me and Ugmo, a couple other brothers was up here, and me and Ugmo was up here drinking, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And the dudes was down there, and they was like, call them niggas from Rock Creek, tell them niggas come down and get some. Me and Ugmo hopped up. I ran out, going in the house to get my sneakers. Ugmo said, nah, Stace, we've been drinking. He's like, let's get them next Sunday. Let's get them next Sunday. Very next Sunday came, we were suited and booted. Get down to McKay Park, and niggas lined up ready to play. And it went like that every Sunday for the whole summer.
That's how me and him
That's how me and him met. We would come,
So,
like,
not to cut you off, so it would be Parkview,
well,
KG,
well,
or just...
it would just be, well, so...
Rock Creek versus the 4-4.
Right,
Okay.
right, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right.
So we come in the park, they be lined up. Get out there, sometimes the creek wins, sometimes the creek take a beating. You know
the story, right?
Huh?
We was winning.
Yeah, no, because I was going to say,
4-4, we was killing.
come like end of the summer, KG was going on a rant, coming up here beating us.
Yeah.
People going on vacation.
Yeah.
Funny what came up on my memories the other day after the game. I had a big ice pack on my leg, took a beating down there. So Teddy, who ain't here, Clus, 2 other brothers, one day, like, you know what I mean, get to talking smack, man. Like, who better?
Right on the creek.
Yeah, who better? Nah, we better. Nah, we better. Nah, we better. And them brothers put together a tournament in about 3 days.
3 days.
In about 3 days. No clock, no scoreboard.
Just the
Tidy
essence.
ref. First annual.
Just the essence of...
That was
First
Morris
annual.
Park, correct?
Morris
Yeah.
Park.
Morris Park.
So really, Keem was the one who was pushing it a lot. Keem Boom, if everybody know. He was the one that was like, yo, let's get up, let's go get the t-shirts, let's go get food, let's go get all that. So I wasn't even really, like we were talking about doing it,
Right.
but it was just like, all right, we're going to play ball on a regular Sunday.
Okay.
But he was pushing it like, yo, no, like little tournaments thing. So
If I'm not mistaken, the first year we didn't give out school supplies.
no.
Nah.
The
Wasn't
first
nothing
3
like
years.
that.
The first 3 years.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I
I
didn't
thought
have
we did
to,
it.
like,
I thought we
year
did it.
4.
I thought we did it because technically it's because we skipped a year. So
Supposed
we
to
did
be
it.
11.
We did it 12.
Yeah.
We skipped 13. And then we started back 14, 15,
Okay.
16, 17, 18. So we didn't have nothing the next year. You know, unfortunately,
Some of us went away.
Right. You know.
Yeah.
You know. Some brothers
Unfortunate
went away.
circumstances.
It is,
You know what I mean?
what it is.
Yeah,
but we here now, and we've been
But-
giving back ever since.
Absolutely.
But the next year, you know, I was in a different position financially. I think Plus was home. You know what I mean? A couple other people, the next man up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Next man up.
I
You know,
reached out
2
to
of the people was
Stacey P.
away. It was like, yo, let's get it right back on.
Stacey P like, yo, let's keep this going.
Right.
You know what I mean? We reached out to Meech. Let's keep this going. And
Right.
these 2 guys right here been with it ever since.
Yeah, but you know the dope part about the whole situation is y'all kept his name, the legacy going.
Alive.
You know what I mean? That's the thing about it. You
And
know?
that and the most important part, you put a smile on his mother and his sister's face.
That's what I mean. The legacy.
You know what I mean?
His mom came to the 4th annual.
Yeah. That was Denton, right?
Yeah, dinner
Yeah, that
party.
was Denton.
Mom came to the 4th annual.
Yeah. You know?
And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know him neither. I was away when it happened to him. So like they like WipWop. I'm like, man, you know, I'm with the concept.
Well, the idea of giving it the name of the WipWop, me, Mel, and King, we just came up with it because he's one of the brothers that's from my neighborhood that we lost
Right.
in a tragic situation.
Young kid.
Young kid,
I
everybody
like the
loved.
concept.
So we just
17.
like, you know, I mean, everybody years after year be like, yo, when we name it this person. You know, it's still, we still can celebrate everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
But
let's
the
just
name-
keep it. The
right,
name got to
is-
remain the same.
Because
Like last year,
His-
Topper was on the shirt.
Yeah.
One year we had Troy D on the shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I
It's
mean?
only
It's
right.
it's
You know.
hood. You know, it's for our town.
WipWop represents all our four.
I think
So
last
Exactly.
year, Jew. You know what I mean? We always we had a ref that rep with us from the beginning. Calvin died. We had a special thing for Calvin.
Rockford's
one
very
year.
own.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cal, he been with us from the day.
From the joint.
But no referees didn't even want to do it at
Yeah.
first.
Right.
Cal was,
And I mean, if y'all
I'm
ever
doing
been to
it,
WipWop, y'all know how it be. We cussing. We, you know.
But it's the essence of it.
Yeah,
It's all
we out there, rap, what you doing this about?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Calvin
Nah,
never
we-
said,
this
man,
is
I ain't
right.
coming back next
It's
year.
intense. It's
Calvin like,
intense.
when is it, man?
But that's
And
it's
everybody-
our community.
Exactly.
and
It's
everybody have
intense
respect for
competition.
Cal
And
too.
every-
Everybody have
Right.
respect for Cal.
So
And
that
it's-
means
listen.
we're not gonna play Cal, but we're gonna talk shit to you on this call now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
no, it's super
Right.
intense, but it's all love out there. You know what I mean? It's super intense. Listen, it's no friends entertainment during this.
Nah.
But afterwards, it's all love.
You gotta think about it. We've been having this in the parks for 9 years.
Word.
No, God bless. There haven't been
No issues.
problems.
Not
problem.
one issue ever.
We
Not
make
even
it
a
be
hiccup.
known. We make it be known for the door.
Knock on wood.
You know, leave your problems, come
At
here
home.
and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Yo, and all things real. So the first couple years, maybe 4 or 5 years, we was just winging it. We was just winging it. No permits, no police, no nothing. We winging it. We just picking the park and going there. And if they stop us, they stop us. But guess what? We gonna do this on the day.
Word.
And then they had some violence at another tournament in Inglewood and made us start tightening up.
Yeah.
But to show you the love though, the very first year, remember I went to the police station myself and gave them a check, $550 for 2 cops for the 5 hours.
Right.
Three Bergen County sheriffs over in the corner. We think that's going towards them. The next day they call me like, yo, cops ain't take your money. Come get your check. Right?
Cause they see how much.
Say, yo, come get your money, man. Cops ain't take your check.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a thing of
On
beauty,
us.
you know?
And ever since then, they ain't been making us pay the security fee. Cops out there on us.
Right.
Wow.
And
That's fire.
yeah. I think that was year 6 we started. That's when we started getting permits.
Yeah.
Year 6, the 6th annual. That's when we started getting permits and things of that nature, and involving like the city councilman Wayne and Cobb. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? They
Nah, because they helped out.
they helped out a lot
Because
You
they
know
didn't
what
want to let us have it at all.
Right.
And
Wayne-
but we told them like, yo, like Like, look at our track record. Y'all don't even know we was having it.
They didn't even know it.
Because it ain't never cops had to be called, none of that stuff. Y'all didn't even know we was having it. Yeah. So give us the benefit of the doubt that ain't nothing gonna happen at ours.
Exactly.
They just
Like,
knew
we stay
Sunday,
after, we clean up after, we make sure the park is spotless, garbage where it's supposed to be, everything.
They just knew on a Sunday, these guys out there play ball and everybody from the town went. They didn't know what was going on.
Like, it's to the point where Councilman Wayne Hamer and Councilman Charles Cobb, they look forward to this. Yeah. You know what I mean?
They said we had to have it.
The mayor looks forward to this. Mayor Wiles look forward to this. You know what I mean? So this is what this thing of ours, we built this from the ground up. I really didn't come into the fold, I want to say, until probably year 5, year 6, I want to say. Like as a pivotal person in the fold. This is something they've been doing.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? And I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't know none of that shit.
Yeah.
A lot, you know what I mean? I'm glad I got the opportunity to even do this because now I'm giving the people outside of this who don't know the inside scoop what's been going on with you brothers. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't just we just go out there and play ball.
You know what I mean? But everybody didn't know what y'all went through.
Because we got to a point where we had to make it about something else too besides the basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we said we was going, that's when we started the school supplies. And like I said, at first, every year, let's say this, every year it's got progressively bigger. Like I said, the first year, we didn't have a clock or a scoreboard.
Nothing.
Or scoreboard.
We was counting timing.
You know what I mean? And then every year it gets progressively better.
Everything progressed each year. We never faltered. We never went back. Every year it was ascension. It was never. You know what I mean? It never went back. We never went back.
That growth though.
You got it to the year before COVID year. Well, every year people donate, but the year before COVID, it was so crazy. I had people from Virginia in my college who ain't never been to New Jersey that was donating, giving money. Yo, States, I want to give money at your tournament this year. You know what I'm saying? Like every year I was posting on Facebook. Every year I'm posting.
Big donation.
Yo, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. People ain't never been to Jersey. People ain't never seen the WipWop. Don't know who WipWop is. Right. You know what I mean? Be like, yo, people call me. Yo, it's that time of year again. Like, yo, tell me where I gotta drop the stuff off. Every year he got his stuff packed. My kitchen packed and stuff. I'm like, man. And somebody told me the other day, yo, I'm gonna drop it off Monday. I said, nah. Yo, because I ain't gonna be able to get in my kitchen.
Right.
Like, WipWop time I can't get in my kitchen. Flooded Gatorades, supplies, all kind of stuff, man. Like I said, and every year it get bigger. Like we was doing, I ain't gonna say rinky dink book bags but they the little string.
We did.
Little string joints.
We donated.
But the kids they was looking forward to those though.
It beat a blank.
You know what I mean? You had the kids looking
forward to those. Some kids didn't have nothing.
You had the kids looking forward to those, and then Jordan Theodore came in and started buying
big shout out to Jordan Theodore.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't like recognition like that, man, because he do it from the heart. But you gotta show that man that respect. You gotta put that on him.
Jordan been doing for the last 3 or 4 years.
That's a fact.
Been a blessing.
A super blessing.
Like Stacey P said, we just had the straw book bags and
the string joints.
The string. Yeah.
1 kid, 2 kids don't get it. It's the parents is calling all week. My kid is in the crib.
That's a fact.
He needs a
bag. That's a fact. You got.
We had to actually go order more. WipWop day is over.
Right.
So another week we had to go order more.
And the calls is still coming in about the bag.
Because their kid want a WipWop bag.
Because listen, that's how much the love pours, and we can't even supply with the demand. You know what I mean?
Also blessing the community.
Absolutely.
Jordan Theodore came. And
Absolutely.
He's been blessing us with the book bags.
So to piggyback on what you said earlier, you said you didn't know the young man. So I'll give you some backstory on who Keith WipWop Murray was, man. Keith was a real good kid, man. Bright smile, handsome young man, fly, smart.
What part of Inglewood was he from?
He lived by Tributary. He lived by Tributary.
Okay.
Unfortunately, made some wrong choices. We all do. You know what I mean?
We all did.
But how it went down, he didn't deserve that. Because he was always a good person. He was always a good kid. You know what I mean? He chose something, actually was good at it. But unfortunately.
He was hustling.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that part of the story. You know what I'm saying?
At a young age.
At a very young age. And, it was touching. But how it went down, it shouldn't have went down. You know what I mean? And that was at the hands of, you know, Inglewood police, you know? And we're not pointing no fingers, we just, you know, stating facts. And that's why we keep this man's name alive.
He died while in police custody.
Yeah.
Wow.
This was before Trayvon Martin. This before
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
like,
Black Lives
big-
Matter.
before all that.
Right.
Yeah. All of that.
Died while in police
Right
custody.
here in
Look,
Inglewood.
look.
You know what I mean?
7/15/87, 9/28/2004.
Wow. Wow.
What was he, 15, 16 years old?
17 years old.
17.
Wow.
You know what I mean? 17 years old. He didn't even get a chance to find his purpose. He didn't even get a chance to find himself.
Wow.
So that's why we do this. You understand what I'm saying? To keep this man's name alive.
And y'all been doing a damn great job about it because
Yeah, his
at the
mom
end
blessed
of the
us.
day,
His mom blessed us.
you thought about
That's all we. That's all we need.
That's really what I was about to go
That's all we
into
needed.
next because at the end of the day, man, people be talking, but whether she appears every year or she doesn't appear, she knows that this tournament represents her.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And no matter what, that's something that she's never ever gonna forget.
Ever.
That's a part of her, that family, his sister, the family. Like, yo, these are guys from the community,
Brothers.
brothers, men now,
Right.
fathers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Giving back to the same community that a lot of us ran around in. Let's be clear.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? We all got our different eras, but we all ran around Inglewood.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing some knucklehead shit. You know
It
what I'm
happens.
saying?
You gotta go through it to get through it.
So at the end of the day, this is why this interview is a blessing because it also shows the growth of y'all as men. You know what I'm saying? From Inglewood.
True
Not,
indeed.
not from here, there, yeah, from Inglewood.
True
We grew
indeed.
up here. We laugh, we joke, we all got different eras, but we here.
And it's
You know what I'm
it's a local tournament, right?
Right.
I mean, every year, like I said, it gets progressively bigger every year. You know, like it used to be just Sunday. You know what I mean? You got David Harrison now that have little stuff on Saturdays. You know what I mean?
Pop program. Shout out to them.
Affiliated.
Shout out to them.
You know what I mean? Ori Booker come out, you know what I mean? He do a little part, you know, but every year, without fail, you get somebody from Teaneck, from Hackensack, you know, other towns.
Oh, they wanna
Yo,
be-
let us get a team in there.
Oh, they want to.
I was about to hit y'all with that.
they
Yeah,
beat you.
like, you know, but it's us.
Oh, they beat
It's
you.
all about us.
They beat
Right.
you.
You know what I mean? It's all about us.
We-
The four wards.
If we
pretty
ever
much.
if we
We
ever
put
decided to
Parkview-
do that, we would have to really figure that out. You know what I mean? But this, like he said, this is about us. This is our thing. This is this thing of ours. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
wouldn't want to see. I ain't gonna front. I wouldn't want to see.
They wouldn't be in the WipWop tournament. They would be in something else.
Something
outside
else.
of-
Something
out-
else. Something
outside
else
of
that
it.
this started. It'll be a
Right.
subsidiary.
But as
of
yeah,
this.
okay, we can do that, but y'all can't be a part of this.
Yeah, nah.
Because
This right
it's-
here, this
because
is
it's-
home.
Because it's like we make it Rock Creek, Parkview, Westmore, KG, because those are the pillars of the ward.
Of our community, of
You know
our,
what I'm
of
saying?
our hood. That's
Of
what it
the-
is.
of the- you know, of the ward. So that's what we do it. But if you live in the vicinity of, you know,
Yeah, you're able
one
to
of the
play.
joints, that's where you play at. You play for that.
course.
I mean, and then, you know, a lot of people from the town, you might have lived in Rock Creek for a minute and moved to Parkview and then moved to, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people play in different places
Right,
sometimes.
right.
Your affiliations might be something more
If your
somewhere else.
affiliation is that strong, you can
You
play
know.
there.
But the moral of the story is we all in Inglewood.
It's all
absolutely.
town.
It's all-
It's
it's
all
all
town.
us.
It's all Inglewood.
It's all
town.
us.
It's all Inglewood.
town.
It's all
baby.
us.
It's all
That's it.
town.
Giving back, loving families. Cause I go out there, I see the kids, I see the BMs, the old heads, the young generation. Yo, it's definitely a
It's
whole.
people-
It's
and-
us.
It's
Yeah,
people that
and not
from
only
Inglewood.
that, we feeding people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know people live in South Carolina right now
Yeah.
that fly in for
Yeah.
WipWop every
I
year.
was just about to say
Yeah.
that. It's people that's from Inglewood that live out of town.
May, June, April.
That's making
Hit me
it
on my
right.
inbox.
Yeah.
Yo, when is WipWop this year? Cause I gotta take my
Gotta make
time off of
arrangements.
work. I gotta
Make
get up there.
arrangements.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta save
all
up for
we
my
got.
ticket.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
You gotta
Word up.
make arrangements.
Word up.
That's how much this means. So we can never stop this.
Nah, that's not even a thought. And let's be clear, everything is free.
Everything is
Absolutely.
free.
Everything is
You know what I'm
free.
saying? Everything is free.
From the very beginning, and me and Clutch talk about this all the time. Ain't never leave profit in nothing.
Nope.
It's
Right.
all been flat out of our pockets. Even if, like I said, I had people donate for my school. I put it up. If we have money left over, I give it to kids at the end. Hand them $10 a piece, or tell them
for cleanup.
Bring me a garbage bag full of garbage. I give you $10. You know what I mean? At the end.
Yeah.
Or I've never left WipWop with a profit. This man ain't never left WipWop with a profit. His family worked. He put his family to work. He had his family out there serving food and giving out book bags. Ain't always been all out, nothing in.
Right. As it should.
And I'm proud of it.
You have to.
And I'm
because
proud
y'all
of
built this. Y'all literally built this.
Absolutely.
One
know
time,
what I'm
one of
saying?
the city council members was like, we could sell Gatorades. We was like, nope.
No, we cannot.
Nope.
Nothing to be sold in the
Nothing
park.
is being sold in that park at all. In
With
no
my
park.
dad.
Ain't
All
nothing
right.
being sold.
Nope.
That's fire, yo. That's fire, man.
Nothing at all.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you, I want to throw this curveball at y'all.
Yeah.
You ever thought about taking it to the indoors?
One year when it rained one year, we tried to do it at City Sport. I paid for it out of my pocket. And they heard that if Inglewood coming in, they gave me money back.
Wow.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Because we'd have packed that joint out. You never know. But they didn't. I don't think they were.
Nah, they
I don't think they were informed on how this really goes.
I paid it out
I
of
don't think
pocket.
they informed how
I paid it.
much.
But they was like, nah, we ain't fucking with
Oh
you.
yeah. Also, before I forget, shout out to the Jabari program. To the Jabari. What's it called?
Black Firemen's program.
Yeah.
Jabari. Because they donate every year.
Yeah. Shout out to
Get
them.
cash donations, school supplies.
The Jabari Association. That's the name. That's the proper name. The Jabari Association.
But it's a Black Firemen's
Yeah.
Association.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
So they wouldn't get you out of that gym. Let's
I
get
mean,
back
at
to
that
let's
time,
call they
City
face
Sports.
it.
City
I mean,
Sports.
at
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
time, probably
It's all
because
good. Listen.
it was new, and they probably didn't really understand it yet.
Right. They didn't listen, and I'm quite sure.
And that was
some-
like the third annual, I think. That was like the
Something
third
like
or fourth
And
annual.
listen,
That was right in Rock Creek.
Yeah.
and listen. At the end of the day, if something happens, they liable. You know what I'm saying? And they got to, and you know,
Maybe we come around
indemnification
again.
has to come into talk.
It might be
These type of
different.
things. Something happen,
Right, it might be different.
you
We
can
ain't
sue
gonna
the
put
whole
that
mom. You know what I mean?
I mean, but that was also one of them years where
It was
I ain't gonna
tough.
say unorganized, but we ain't had no permits
Right,
and
we
nothing like
didn't
that.
have
We didn't have
Shit
no
wasn't-
affiliations.
shit wasn't where it need to be.
Yeah.
We didn't have no affiliations right now. Like, you know,
If
the brother who
You can do it now,
who
though.
started
Right
the
now,
Black
yeah,
Firemen's
absolutely.
Association.
A Will
Absolutely.
He's city
Absolutely.
council now.
Absolutely.
The brother that started the Jabari program, city council now,
Okay.
right? So
Kevin
it'd be
Wilson,
different.
shout him out.
Shit, Kevin Wilson. You know what I mean? If it might be different if he walk in there and say, listen,
Absolutely.
Or
hey,
he
man,
might
we
not
gotta
even
put-
have to walk in there. He might just say, here's Dwight Morrow. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean?
It's-
Things of that
It's a
nature.
phone call. It's a phone
Every
call.
year gets a little bit bigger, man, and we get different channels, man, and different ways to rock and roll. You know,
And these two guys make it happen. Cause it ain't me. These two guys is on the paper trail.
It ain't me.
they talking to the
Listen, man, the
council,
team is
man.
Voltron. Everybody
Yeah,
plays
it's
different
Voltron,
cards.
man.
Everybody
Listen,
plays
man.
together.
Everybody
Exactly.
got parts,
You know what I mean?
Everybody play their role.
Everybody
Everybody
got
play their role. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Everybody
play.
got their
Listen,
role.
me and him correspond. Yo, you do this, I do this. Boom, boom, boom. We correspond. Yo, you do this, I do this.
So when do
and we
y'all-
all got our lives.
Hey,
now.
Of
Yeah.
course.
We all got our
I know.
lives, man.
You know
You know what I'm saying?
Especially
Work.
when June come. June come, that's when
Yeah.
everything start getting.
That's when we start. That's when we
what I was
start
gonna ask you.
conversing.
When do y'all start putting, you know, okay.
2 months in advance.
I give him the phone call, or I give him the phone call. We got the paperwork in,
Yup.
and they go do what they do.
We go. I go up there, get the permit. I go get the certificate of insurance. Ball
I'm gonna
game.
ask y'all this. I'm gonna 5 years from now, where's the WipWop tournament at?
Man,
In the Mecca,
in the Mecca,
K-Park.
McKay Park. Next year
That's
will
where
be.
I stay at.
Next year, just so y'all know, will be the first time. It's our 10th annual next year. McKay Park, and that's our last stop forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
We gonna keep it in McKay.
We're gonna keep it in McKay.
We'll keep it in McKay.
That's
And
the only park we haven't hit throughout the whole tour.
I haven't discussed it with them yet.
So-
Well, and we haven't wanted to.
Yeah.
We never really wanted to use.
and that was a
McKay.
problem with everybody about
Let's
why
talk
we
about that.
why we haven't had it in McKay Park.
Yeah.
It was kind of my idea, but I just wanted to shine the light to all other parks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me expound on that.
Okay.
Clark's
All the
whole
real
thing
reason.
was bringing awareness to these parks, because some of these parks is run down. After we started doing this, they started putting bleachers in certain parks. They started cleaning these parks up.
Cutting the grass.
That was
cutting
Cluss.
grass.
That was Cluss's whole purpose of doing this, to go into every park so you can see. So the councilmen and things of that nature, they could come out there and they could actually see. Oh, these parks need attention.
Then the park got bleached out there now.
And also, so these kids that's coming up, because you remember when we was younger, we was out there playing basketball in all the parks. They were packed. Cluss wanted these kids to know, yo, y'all got parks. Y'all can be out there playing basketball. Some of these kids don't even know.
You ain't gotta walk all the way from.
You got a park in your backyard.
To McKay Park. You can go right to Morris.
So that was Cluss's
You
whole
ain't gotta
thing.
walk all the way from Lafayette to this park. You got Denton.
Right.
I grew up with the cameraman Rob. Denton Park. We used to bowl there every single day. You don't see the kids out there at that time. Now, you drive by Denton, you see the kids out there.
It would have been nice if they still had Dory Park.
Yeah.
Where the school
I was
is
about to
now,
say
because you know, Westmore would have had their park.
Yeah.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
They don't have a park technically.
Yeah.
I mean, to keep it real, I and SP, you know this, I lived right across the street
doubt.
from that park, and I remember when we used to go over there and dunk.
Mm-hmm.
That was my park. I ain't have to go to McKay.
Yeah.
For what?
For
I
what?
got to go over here and dunk. Yeah, we had double rims,
Right.
but yo, I had everybody, and that's, you know, I applaud you for that, Cluss, because we was thinking like it was me, Charles Washington, his brother, everybody from that little area. We went to that park.
Yeah. They used to
played
pull
ball.
they'll pull the table up on Dory, jump off the table and get crazy.
That was
You know what I
genius.
mean? Shout out to Chaz, because Chaz used to
Everybody
get crazy
know
like
McKay
that.
Park.
Shout out to my
Everybody
man
know McKay Park is
Chaz.
the Mecca.
It is.
You know what I mean? But it's other parks you could go to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to go to McKay. Even though
Right.
we all want to go to McKay Park.
And they started putting nets up and doing all the little fly shit for the other parks. So that was
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah,
Start
exactly.
taking care of them.
Yeah,
Start
that
taking
was
care of
definitely
the
awareness.
Look,
King.
when
That
you
was-
go-
that
when
was
you
great
go-
thinking.
listen.
Taking care of them. Start cutting the grass.
Right.
All that.
Started taking
Cleaning
care
up.
of it.
Putting new joints in there
Put new
too.
rims up. all that.
Look,
Yeah.
if you go to Denton Park,
More
you
stuff to
still
backboards.
see the WipWop decal on the backboards. From what year was that?
Scola put those up.
But what year was that? That was 6? That was year 6?
That was
That
probably
was
like
maybe
7.
3 or 4.
But he put them
That was 'cause
Either way.
that's when I had the Straight Out of Rock Creek shirts.
Okay.
That was right after Troy D died, so that was 14.
okay.
Okay. So the WipWop decal is going nowhere in Denton. It's going to stay there forever.
And somebody shattered the backboard.
Yeah, like
Unless, please don't shatter the backboard.
I mean, let them know
Please.
that again, because you know it's going to
Please
be one
do not
idiot
shatter
that's
the
gonna try to
backboard,
do some
man.
Dumb shit now.
Please do not Daryl Dawkins that backboard. Please, man.
Yo, somebody had reached out to me in one of my comments and said, yo, are they doing anything for the youth teams?
So that's a lot where the pop program come in,
Exactly.
the VO come in.
Exactly.
So even this year, before the WipWop game, because it rained last year, we was all out there with blowers and squeegees, trying to
Dry it up.
get rooms, that ass, trying to get the court ready for us to play. The kids didn't get to play their finals, so Scola gonna have the kids from last year play their finals before we play
That's
at
dope.
1.
That's dope.
That's a fact.
That's dope.
So yeah, that's a lot of Scola work with the kids,
the
Junior
youth.
with WIP and all that.
Yeah.
He do a lot of that.
That's dope. Because
I mean, and it's like we said though, everybody got their niche. You know what I mean? And that's his specialty. He love them kids.
right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He love them
Exactly.
kids, man.
Shout out to the pop program too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Shout out
definitely,
shout out to cousin Janelle. Shout out to Scola,
Facts,
man.
Facts. I was
Keep
definitely
doing
that
y'all.
was a great
Keep doing y'all
interview. I
thing, man. For
appreciate
real.
that on that. You know what I mean? Because they was like, yo, they should have something for the youth. And yo, I just was like, yo, let me bring it up now while we was talking about it, because at the time they hit me, I didn't know. And I mean, I ain't gonna front, I didn't even think about school.
So now they know that pop program focuses strictly on the youth. So y'all know that.
And you heard it first here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let's talk a little shit right now, man. Who's taking it this year? Who's taking it this year, man?
Well, we know for back-to-backs. You know what I mean? King Gardens, we won our first 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, but they say y'all ain't got Leo, man.
They don't.
I didn't do my little analysis. Now I'm looking on my ESPN.
That's the talk of the town.
Hey, listen,
That's the talk of the town.
Hey, listen, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. You know, you ain't ever say, listen, NBA, people that won 4 straight, You ain't seen a college, you ain't seen a football team, or the Yankees, nobody won 4 straight.
Yo, listen, man.
Yo,
They're gonna be worn down by the time the game comes.
we kind of laid down. We kind of was like,
every-
man, it's like everybody
every
all saying
Sunday,
they not
they're
gonna
gonna be
play.
worn down.
They said they not playing no more.
They're
They
gonna be
can't
worn
beat
down.
us.
Yo, listen,
They're gonna be
man.
worn down.
Listen.
I mean, you know.
Yo, listen. First and foremost, run down the schedule. It's Parkview versus Rock Creek, game 1.
Game 1, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Hold up. Let it be. Say it again.
1 o'clock p.m. prime time.
Yeah, be there early.
Parkview against Rock Creek.
Rock Creek.
Let them know the location in case some flower.
340.
Thank you.
340. What's that? What's the name of the street?
Lafayette.
It's
not
on
Lafayette,
Lafayette.
It's actually something else. but-
It starts with an H.
Yeah,
But y'all
it's
know where it's
actually
at.
something
Denton
else.
Park.
Denton Park.
It's escaping me right now. But y'all know, everybody know where Denton Park is.
If you forget.
1 p.m. 1 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Let me say this before he keep going.
Yeah.
For the record, Parkview is the only team
They
without
don't-
a chip.
without a
Now I was gonna ask that.
They
They
the
didn't
only
win the
team
chip.
without a
Alright.
chip.
They win one, yeah.
Alright, so since we popping shit, right? Every year, there's an argument about Parkview's roster. Who we can't have, who we can have. We get bullied every year. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And ain't no wings on here.
It should be the softest project.
Woo!
Man, Parkview ain't get a chip.
Now listen, we don't like to argue, man.
Yeah, but you know it's been.
Yo,
what,
am I lying, though?
You would
think
think
Martin Luther
they
King
did
Jr.
they
would be
did
the
a
one that
dozen
don't wanna
years
argue.
with this whip, and then
But let me tell you this: they probably been to the most chips. I mean, besides us, of course.
Yeah, nah, we
But
been, nah,
they
we
always
been
in
to
the
the
chip.
most shit.
oh okay.
You know what I mean? But
We
they
just
They don't know hard. They
Yeah,
ain't
but
hard.
getting to the chip ain't it though. That's like getting to the dealership
Yeah.
you can't cop.
Yeah, they ain't got no.
I mean,
Listen,
They
now
don't
getting
win
to
it.
the tip is hard.
like Cuz could find the last trophy. I don't know where all 4 of mine is. Ours.
Listen,
Zoom in on that, right?
yo, actually, this Leo trophy right here, man.
Leo trophy.
Leo
I
did
coached-
that.
I coached a hell of a game.
Yo, but I'm listen.
I coached a hell of a game.
Yo, listen.
What you talking about?
Yo,
I
listen.
was Pat Riley out there.
Listen.
Shit.
Listen,
And that's 3 years in a row.
No, this is
last year's.
our
That
first
you
one
defending?
after 2. So we got 3.
Okay.
Rock Creek got 4.
In a row.
You got 0. And Westmore got 1.
Yo,
Hey, yo, we felt generous last year.
I'm not going to front. Westmore got a chip before.
And it came out,
Parkview?
and it had come down to a last shot. We got generous.
Yeah.
We got generous.
Leo
last year.
3-pointer probably was the greatest.
Yo, the first year,
Probably
the first
probably
year,
the greatest
when
shot
Westmore
in the
won,
history of women.
when
In
Westmore
my
won,
history.
it was Parkview and Westmore in the chip. It was a layup made, and it was like 40 points that
And
were
like
on
I
the
said, let's go
scoreboard.
back to the first one. We was doing the timing on the phone.
Yo,
So it was all a draft.
listen. It been a lot of
They've
BS,
been
but
crying ever since then.
Wow.
They've been
So
crying.
he's running with that. They say you're running with that, Meeks. That the fact that it was just
That was
the
over,
freshman year.
that was
We
over
don't
10
call it
years
the
ago.
freshman
freshman year.
year, yeah.
That was over 10 years ago.
Y'all, but
They still crying about that.
y'all gotta get a banger though. That's
we gotta get
that's not-
listen. They
I can't believe Westmore got one before Parkview.
listen. I ain't even gonna talk much, man.
We ain't gonna hype it up that much, but I'm hearing they bringing the jelly guys out here.
Yeah, we
So,
got the
jellies
superstars.
pulling
Yeah,
up.
they got the jelly.
We got Jelly
Jelly
fam.
stars pulling up. So
We got the
gonna
Jelly
see-
stars,
we
man.
gonna see how they do.
You know, we got a few other monsters. You know, that niggas try to.
Somebody had the spreads and shit up on Instagram. Brandon,
Yeah.
sick ass. He did the FanDuel shit and literally had me stuck there like, hold
He
up.
is WipWop fan
I'm like, hold up.
Yes, he is.
He is
I mean,
WipWop
but the
fan
way
dude.
I got it, shout out to B on that. That was
Shout out to-
amazing.
shout out to
You
B
caught me for
Smooth.
6 seconds. I was like,
And-
oh
and
shit.
let me- and
They
let me-
really? I said, hold up.
B is head of marketing of WipWop.
Yeah.
Well,
He's head of marketing.
he's not only the client, he's the president.
And
BB.
he's leaving the 4-time champions to go play with
Oh, yeah, he got let loose.
Oh yeah.
So if they happen
he got
to
cut.
somehow win, he'd be the first person that got 2 chips with 2 different teams.
Yeah, he would.
B is the first one that got traded to another team.
He traded himself, but
That's. I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, you
No. Joe Scrap did 1 year. Joe Scrap got traded to the West Side. Then
He didn't
came
win,
to-
though.
Yeah, he didn't win, but he came to. He was on the West Side. And he got
Yeah.
traded to Key Gardens.
yeah.
Now B is in Parkview now.
Yeah. But B got dual citizenship because he's from Parkview. He
Once
lived
you
up
live in
here.
every place,
Yeah.
you could play with it.
Yeah.
yeah.
You want like the
You
West
like-
guy. The West Side gotta be mad at me because I lived on the West for a long time too.
So why you ain't play?
Because I'm King Garden. Paul View to see King Garden.
Yeah, King Garden.
King Garden. You know what I mean? I can ride with Paul View.
If you
I'm
can,
from First.
You from First. You are from First Street.
So I can ride with Paul View, but
You know?
I die before I play anywhere else. Wow. Rock Creek, for life.
Rock Creek is
We over here, yeah.
I personally go back to the I ain't got. That's one thing. SB.
He lives on Lafayette now, so
I know a couple steps down from me, but he's Rock Creek's. What? He is the Creek.
He's
right
4-4 right
here.
now.
He's 4-4 right now.
He's 4-4 now.
now.
He's a 4-4 resident right now.
He ain't repping it, but he's 4-4.
Yeah.
Who's taking it this year, though, man?
King Garden's.
Paul
you know
View's
what?
taking that thing, man.
You know what, Sean?
Paul,
like this.
listen. Let's make this clear, man. Let's make this clear. Paul View taking that thing, man. Paul View taking that thing, man. I'm not looking like no fool this year, man. Paul View taking that thing. I'ma say it right now. Y'all heard it first. Nah, G is coaching.
G who?
Joe Akers Jr., man.
Okay.
Acreage.
One of the greatest coaches from Englewood, New Jersey.
I thought you was about to say Gerald Chavis.
No,
I love you. That's
no.
my nigga.
That's my nigga.
That's Park View. That's why I say
View.
He's Park View to the death.
He can come out and get free haircuts at halftime.
Yeah.
G can
Somebody
get
need to
free
shake up,
haircuts
yo.
at halftime.
G line you up doing half.
And he will. Fast and the
Yeah,
Furious.
you know
too.
how you do. You know how you do. Razor sharp with that joint, man. 2.5 seconds.
Listen, I would like to see.
Listen, man.
I want to see Paul View and Westmore in the chip this year. If it happens.
I would not.
If it happens. But.
So this is what I told, and I suggested this because a lot of times we end up in the chip. I said the chip should play each other second game. That way, at least it's a one new team in the finals. You know what I'm saying?
It's not fair for the team to play each other, though.
But y'all picking out the hat, though.
So we
Pick out the hat. We do it random.
So it would be fair. Westmore and Park View could play each other in the chip. Rock Creek could lose to Park View, and we could lose to Westmore.
Not a shot in hell.
It can happen.
He said not a shot in hell.
Jordan
See,
Theodore
I-
just landed.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I like
they got
that.
the overseas guys over here on the west side.
Yo.
They got the Jelly Fam in Park View. It's looking like it's about to go crazy.
It's about to go crazy. This first game,
It's about to be
game
real,
one is going to set the tone for the
it's about to
day.
be real crazy this year. That's
Game
what it
one.
look like.
Listen, this is going. Listen, y'all. Let me tell
All
y'all
the
something.
big-
for that.
All the big boys is coming out.
Yeah.
All the
Oh,
big
yeah.
boys is coming out this year.
So before I forget this
I
year,
like that though. That you know, you got the Matumbos, you got the the little brother, you got
They all play
Theo,
overseas.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I
That's
like
dope.
that. I like
Yeah,
that.
That's dope.
You know, usually we don't want to get them hurt. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
But they want to be a
play.
part of it.
yeah, they
though.
want to be a part of it.
And with like so even like Jordan, I remember one year we came out with these straight out of Rock Creek t-shirts, like camouflage t-shirts, and Jordan was like, "Y'all want one?" I was like, "You ain't from the Creek?" He said, "I'm from Inglewood, man." He was like, "I'll wear straight out of Rock Creek t-shirt because I'm from Inglewood."
Straight like that.
You know what I mean? He was like, "Yo, get me a shirt, man." Like, you know what I mean? Like you have people act like cause it's about the town. You know what I mean?
That's what I said earlier. You know what I mean?
It's about the town.
It's about the town.
It represents us. It
It's
represents
about the
England.
town, and when
And all
they
generations, not to
won,
cut you off, but all generations is out there. That's what makes
That's
it
the last
lazy.
generation.
and when they won last year, we went and cooked out with them.
Yup.
You know what I mean? Like that tasted like vinegar, but you know, I ain't like it. But you know what I mean? I saved face. You know what I mean? Burgers. I'd enjoy it, but
We
I
always
wish.
celebrate after each other team. We always get up with each other. So.
Yeah. It's all love afterwards. It's all love afterwards.
And that
It's WipWop day, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
that's
third
what
and
WipWop
fourth quarter, it's a lot of tension going
Nah,
on.
that's when the nigga shit comes out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a ball player
Yeah.
slash used to be. Let's be
Yeah.
clear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
Me and this man done had boys together. So, you know, I love you to death, nigga, but you ain't on my team. Fuck you.
Right.
Yeah,
That's how it goes.
And that's
a
just
fact.
that, nigga.
Yo, a
Get some
couple
tips
years
out
ago,
there, man.
I was bail bondsman. I put on Facebook. I said, anybody that's not from Rock Creek get locked up tonight, you stay in for the weekend because I'm not coming to get you. I'm not coming to get
He
you.
meant that shit.
I said, anybody from Westmore, Parkview, KG get locked up, call Kershaw because I'm not coming to get you. Nigga, you can stay in there till Monday.
So yo, let me tell y'all about the festivities this year. Food provided by City Lobster. It's a new place in Hackensack. Food sponsored by City Lobster. New place in Hackensack. Check it out. It's on Main Street. Bouncy House for the kids. Please bring your kids out.
Now,
Bouncy
should
house
the
for
kids
kids.
come a little bit earlier, or y'all gonna have the bouncy?
The bouncy house gonna be out there the whole time, the
Okay.
whole day,
All right.
the
I
whole
mean, you
day.
gotta figure it'd be little kids out there. They not gonna stay connected to the
Yeah.
basketball.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they need
Give 'em-
something to do.
Give
They
them
don't.
something to do.
So we got the big
That was
bouncy
dope.
house for the children out there. You know, food. Like I said, food already. You know what I mean?
Performances.
Yeah, perform. We got a halftime performance. Who performing?
OD
OD2
Slim.
Slime. OD2 Slime.
OD2 Slime, yeah.
OD2 Slime.
Young kid from Parkview.
Yeah, Young Kid from Park. That's my man. That's my man Esco, aka Quad. That's his artist.
Okay.
Shout out to Quad.
Yeah. Let's Go Records.
Let's go records.
Yeah.
Let's go
Shout out to
entertainment.
Let's
Let's
Go
go entertainment.
Let's Go Entertainment.
Let's
That's
go
dope. Y'all
entertainment.
letting them perform like that. You
Yeah,
know what
every
I'm
year
saying?
we get kids from Inglewood to
Yeah,
I mean, it's only right.
Right.
This is
Come and
about
ask.
Inglewood. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Come and ask.
yeah.
And the round table's gonna be in the building.
Yeah, round table.
Round table will definitely be in the
Rob's
building.
there.
You know what I'm
Rob's
saying?
there every year.
Topper used to be our
Yeah,
announcer.
yeah,
but
Topper.
rest in
Yo,
peace,
R.I.P. to
not here
Topper.
no more.
Cause yo, listen, those are tough shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Topper was
Those
good.
are big shoes to fill when it comes to that microphone.
And that's the thing, like, you know what I mean?
Play
Like
by
Topper
play.
was there for first year.
Yeah.
First year.
From the inception.
And asked to do it.
Every
and
year.
they ain't never
Exactly.
asked for a dime. One time we like, Top, let us do something for you. He's like, give me a chair.
Give me a chair.
Chair, man.
That's all he wanted.
Tom said, give me a chair.
All he
Yeah.
wanted was a chair, yo.
Give me a chair. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always like
Yo,
that, man.
When
You know what I
Javon
mean?
got married, he was calling that nigga Oz married now. Every time Javon was come running up the court, he was calling that nigga
I mean,
Oz.
but he fit it though. You gotta understand.
Yeah.
He fit.
Right?
Yeah.
That he fit
Right.
the element of that day and that
He's a
tournament
natural orator.
and the
Right.
festivities
Yeah.
for that day, man.
He's a
He
natural
wanted-
pure
RIP
adulterated
T.O.,
orator.
man.
He wanted to do it every year, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to do it.
Rest in peace to Top, man. Rest in peace to
Cause he
Top.
knew what it meant. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? And you know T.O., we all know T.O. is a people's person.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm
basketball is thing.
And
Right.
love basketball.
Yup.
So it just, that's just T.O., man. It-
Elmore
He's-
Ass
he's-
finest, man.
He's like, yo, Clutch, I got a game at
Yeah.
3 o'clock, but get there at 12, and he ended up staying the whole time. Because he got somebody else to coach. Because it's so much.
Right, going on.
I was like, Top, I'll leave now. I got somebody else there. I'm staying.
Yeah, he was.
So he was dedicated to the WipWop.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Shout out to the who's the guy doing it now?
You got Aziz.
Aziz, shout out to
He's
Aziz.
another up and coming rapper from
Artist, yeah.
from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I actually called him to
He's a
call.
4-4 representative.
I asked him to call him for a young kid that did it last year, but the young kid wasn't available, and he said, "Yo, plus I want to do it."
Mhm.
I said, "You sure? Because that's a play-by-play. You gotta have that."
Yeah.
I said, "Nah, I want to do it." So
Yeah, and you outside. Let's be clear, you outside amongst us, so you can't. This is
Yeah.
so Aziz is gonna
Yep.
try to fulfill them. No, I'm not trying to fulfill them.
He's
too.
gonna play.
Make
He's
it-
gonna
He's
do
gonna
what
he
he
gonna
do.
do what he
Goes
does.
to
Right, he's gonna cement his foot in
Right,
the
right. He
WipWop
gonna do what he
tournament,
does.
you
He's
know what
gonna
I'm
do it justice.
You know what I mean?
That's
That's
a
dope.
fact.
That's dope that y'all
And-
passed the torch
Yeah.
to other cats. You know what I'm saying? After the passing of T.O., just to keep the essence. You know what I mean? And younger cats too.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's keeping the essence of Inglewood, us, and just giving them an opportunity because, yo, on the low, we don't know what these cats might. Some of these young cats might want to be the next ESPN nigga.
You never know.
And this right here is just a little, yo, you don't know what these young cats is cooking up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's outlets, it's doors, and that just goes to show you once again the growth of what this WipWop tournament
Exactly.
is doing for the community and the element of the community.
Exactly.
As we get ready to shut this thing down, I'm gonna let each one of y'all, man. I'm gonna throw a word at y'all, man, and I just want y'all to tell me, man, what it means to y'all, man. And the one word is the WipWop tournament. Whoever decides to go
You
first,
start,
man.
Stacey P. You set it off. You go and I go.
City love, man. City love, man. I mean, I'm born and raised here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when the four projects ain't get along. You know what I'm saying? So for us to be able to get together and have a basketball game where, you know, it get intense, it get nasty, but ain't nobody trying to punch nobody in the face. You know what I'm saying? So this is just all city love, man. Like, you know, just city love.
That's what it do, Clus.
WipWop tournament means Inglewood Day. You know what I mean? That's the idea that really was, because Inglewood Day had died down for a couple of years, and I remember when I moved here, Inglewood Day used to be lit.
Right.
You know what I mean? The K-pop. You know what I mean? And it kind of died down a little bit over the years. And this right here is just like everybody from Inglewood's come together and we laugh and joke. If you got a problem with each other, leave that shit alone. Joking. You might just in the situation there in the park.
Right.
It's England. It's Love Day, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's Love Day. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
People give us a pass that day, man, because it be facets that got static.
Right.
You know what I mean? They got static
And they let it go.
and they let it go for that day.
And then they end up figuring it out.
Because they may have a conversation.
It's not even
They may have a
that
conversation.
big.
Facts.
Because it might not even be that deep.
It might not even be that deep.
Probably not that deep.
I have
9
seen.
times out of 10 is not.
I have
right.
seen beefs get resolved that way. I personally have seen it.
That's what love
You
does.
know what I mean?
That's
the
what love
essence.
does. So, to me, I'm going to keep it simple. WipWop means to me, family, love, trust, and respect. Bottom line. That's what it represents. I mean, I can't make it any clearer than that. Family, love, trust, and respect. Because when we all out there, on the court, we ain't family. But at the core of it, we all fam.
Right.
It's all Englewood.
Right. And you know what? On that note, fellas, man, once again, before we get out of here, I want to salute y'all again, man. Because, man, we all got our own path. We got our own lives. But for the past 12 years, which I did for this young man's legacy right here, you know what I'm saying, and his family, man, you can't replace that, man.
At all.
You can't duplicate it. You can't go somewhere else and try to remix it. You can't let outsiders get in. Y'all stayed with the core.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all stayed with the essence, the ideas, the constantly thinking, and really always putting the community first.
Right.
Yo, it ain't too many of us that even understand what that means growing up here in Inglewood for a young man, because that could have been one of us.
Any of us.
Definitely.
Any of us.
Let's
Absolutely.
be clear.
Absolutely.
And we all are
True.
raising children as well.
Facts.
So we're keeping the whole essence of this tournament, which I'm gonna hold up another shirt again, the white one, of what this day represent, what the culture means again. It's WipWop Day, it's Love Day.
And turn that around because it got the pop program on it.
Pop one on the back. You know what I'm saying? So yo, man, we gotta stop BSing, man, and understand, man, that there's a lot of great things going on in these different communities, man. But in Inglewood, man, we got great brothers that don't get the flowers they deserve sometimes. I know they don't even want it. Let's be clear. These brothers is not looking for the hype. I'm saying this. They're not looking for trophies.
That's right.
Let's be clear. This is the only trophy they're looking for.
I need one more.
You know what I'm saying?
Every year when we do the flyer, I'm making my business that nobody name is on the flyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of
I
course.
say, yo, nobody name going on the flyer
At all.
except for his.
As it should. As it should. So
'Cause
today,
this ain't an ego thing.
right.
Yeah, at all.
It's not. It's Love Day. And it is each and every individual has a certain amount of love and respect.
There ain't no
for
big
this
eyes and
tournament.
little U's over here. None of that.
And that's why I commend y'all. That's why I once again thank you for reaching out to me, giving me this opportunity for this interview, letting me get more insight into the tournament. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting y'all know right now, whatever I can do, yo, hit me, call me, I'm here.
Yeah.
And that's for anything. When Meech hit me up, it was like, yo, let me just get to my guy, yo, and it's here, man. So you know what it do? It's the voice of the coaches, the Roundtable Podcast, the WipWop Tournament Committee. Also,
And this is coming home.
we got Rock Creek, KG, Parkview, Westmore, and we got the trophy. We gonna see you gonna take it home.
Well, next year, say one thing, 10th annual, and we're gonna play underneath the bright lights.
In the big
Bright
city,
lights.
Bright
with
lights.
Cape Park.
Bright lights.
So the
Okay,
game is
Paul.
gonna be at nighttime underneath the bright lights.
Nighttime, exactly. When it's
Tim
White
Lee.
lights,
On
it's
the
the
little
Mecca.
cooler.
Pull up, get there early. You know what I mean? And get fresh. Cause I'm gonna be
Please.
fresh next year. For
Yeah,
this.
please,
It's
please,
under the
please.
bright lights.
Yeah.
Bright lights next year.
We're gonna stream that joint.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll bring it to the stream.
Absolutely.
10th annual.
All that shit.
10th annual.
Yo, hold up. I'm gonna throw this out there. I would like to host it, man.
Yeah.
That.
I would like
There
to
you go,
host
right,
it.
no
Yeah.
more. There you go,
I would
say
like
no
to
more.
see a
Say
play-by-play
no more.
in the Cape Park for that, man.
Say no more.
I would be honored
Say
to
no
do
more.
Next
that.
year, 10th year anniversary, 10th year annual, we're gonna do it big.
Yeah.
It's gonna be underneath the bright
Super
light.
duper big.
Right.
And that's your contract right there. You said you're gonna host
I
it?
wanna
That's
do
it right
Say
there.
no more. I'm locked in, man.
That's a verbal agreement.
This is it, man.
Yeah, that's
Yo, we
beautiful.
out of here. You know what it is.
KG.
Park View. Take care of Englewood, y'all.
I already know.
Love is
Rock
love.
Creek, baby.
One.